Hello guys, welcome to part 9 of my insanity guide. This part we're going to run through the lab as Grace and try to do the Leon sniping section and the church. If we have time we might do Grace's boss battle at the end. But anyways, here you don't need much, just bring like 2 to 3 heals and a knife or two if you want. And also, just in case, you could bring your pistol and a bit of ammo. It doesn't have to be a whole lot, like 30, 40, whatever. Just in case things go wrong. But yeah, we're essentially going to run through the lab and use the chemical extinguishers as the game intends. There's one there, they're everywhere. And we're going to use those to kill all these zombies in this room. You only have to fight in this room. The rest of the rooms you could run through. But there's a med injector there if you need a heal under that table, in that table. And the map is there if you need it. But this area is fairly quick, so you could probably do this area in like 5 minutes if the game cooperates with you. But yeah, essentially there's the extinguisher, chemical extinguisher, and it shows you what I'm talking about. You could use that to blow up the zombies. Come over here, there's a safe here. And grab the helicopter key and hit the computer. You can save it if you want after this, but we've essentially took like a minute to run over here, so I wouldn't save it, but if you want you can. There's the save point, and this is the part where it can go wrong, it can go right. It honestly depends on if the zombies want to die or not, but grab that first extinguisher and back up while you're doing this, because they could lunge at you. Either back up or move left and right. And try to use cover if you can. So they have to like go around the corner. Use that extinguisher to kill those first 4 or 5 zombies. And then we're gonna take the slow so we don't get surrounded. Remember to use the corners. Once you see them start shaking like that, combobulating. Oh, I didn't see that guy. This is why we brought a heal, that's fine. Once you see them start combobulating like that, they're going down. And then the next extinguisher is back there. This is why I told you to bring a pistol in case you use those two, for example. And there's more zombies in front of you. But let's get that next extinguisher. And kill this guy right here. Okay. You could kill him with a few pistol shots if you run out of extinguishers. But use like the computer here, like Alright, this is why we brought a heal. Use the corners, but you see sometimes you'll run out of extinguishers on insanity mode. But if you hit them with a bit of the extinguisher, they shouldn't take too many bullets to kill. That's why we brought it. On normal mode you won't need it, but on insanity you might need it. The next extinguisher is back there, so let's try to run to it quickly. You might need one or two heals here, or 1 or 2 pistol bullets. I try to walk back to where we came from, because it gives you space to fight if you have to. Yeah, see, the zombies don't care about the spray sometimes on insanity. So you want to heal, but after we clear that, then we're perfectly fine. Here we could just run, essentially. You don't have to fight here. Don't worry about fighting, just run. You're gonna get a cutscene here. Skip it and run. Or don't skip it, I guess. You can't skip it. Just run. Don't worry about anything, especially on insanity. There's like 50 blister heads here. They will come around quickly and grab you. Alright, this part, take a breather if you want, you can pause the game. This part, there's a Blisterhead coming up, it can be a little bit tough getting around him. He's gonna be up those stairs and like right around the corner. If you want, make sure you're full health, but this is why I brought the knife in case he does grab you. I'm gonna use the heal because we're gonna get more heals, but essentially you gotta be quick here. Just try to like get him to like either knock him down or stagger him. Once he's staggered like that, run quickly past him. But you gotta be quick because there's gonna be a lot of blister heads behind you. And yes, they can catch up to you and destroy you. I use that heal there for safety. You don't have to if you're green, of course, obviously. And then here, stay like to the left because of that box. There is one more zombie that's coming up again while we have the knife in case he does grab us or whatever. There's actually more than one zombie, but we're only trying to get one zombie to attack us at a time. He's gonna be coming out of those bushes to the right. So I try to like stagger him like that. Once you see him like stumble, try to run. There's a herb there, but you gotta grab it quick because if not you'll get hit from behind. And there you go, that's how you do that part. We did that part in about 6 minutes. And then this sniping section can also get hard. Yeah, you do get a checkpoint here. So don't worry too bad if you fail. You don't have to do Grace's part again. Or if you have to like leave or something. Let me verify that though. Yeah, you do get a checkpoint on autosave. Here we're gonna upgrade our sniper rifle. This is where you want to use the scope. If you have the silver from before or the black one, the standard scope, you use whichever one you want. I'm gonna use the silver one. And let's tune up the firing speed. And more importantly than the power is the reload speed for this section. So try to have at least 1 or 2 reload speed. And I equip the connoisseur charm from the shotgun onto here. Also, if you don't have too much ammo, buy some ammo. We're gonna use the rifle downstairs also. And repair your armor if you can. Alright. When you come over here, there's some more ammo over here. There's a zombie right here. Snipe him like twice so he dies. And then there's some more ammo here. Snipe this guy quickly twice. Alright, and then quickly you have to help Grace. She's gonna be down to the left. They could, oh, do not don't shoot that. They can grab her, but don't worry about that too much. The zombies will drop items too, so check that. So you're essentially going to want to stay here and snipe the zombies that come after Grace. You can preemptively shoot some of the bodies. Don't worry about going too much for headshots. And don't worry if they grab Grace, just don't let them hold her for too long. The most important thing is we want to kill this guy down here before he gets activated. Or before he gets close to Grace. So you could kind of sometimes snipe his head here, but sometimes it's a pain in the ass. So just keep an eye in Grace's direction. Also, you don't have to use the scope. You could do this without the scope. And you should be fine as long as you have like 20-25 ammo. That's why I told you to buy the ammo from the box. Just don't miss a bunch of shots. Okay, Once you hear that roar, that means this guy's activated. Uh, Try to snipe him. Because he will kill Grace in one hit. Oh, shit. You have time. Just don't let that guy swing at Grace. If you aim for the head, it's better. But even in Insanity, you see you have time, so don't panic too much. I did let him get close. What you want to do is shoot that bomb, essentially. You want to shoot that bomb when that big guy is there, but I shot it by accident, so I'm just gonna, again, keep the mistake. You see, you still have plenty of time. Just don't let that big guy get close like I did. But luckily, there was a zombie grabbing her, so he didn't swing at her. Yeah, just try to kill him quicker and save that bomb for Grace. But alright, the next part can be a little bit tricky also. The church section, because you could get a lot of blister heads. But if you shoot the big guy in the face without popping his blisters, or only pop them if he's away from the dead bodies, it'll make it slightly easier. There's usually handgun ammo here. Again, you can buy a handgun, like I said, if you want, but the game tends to give you more handgun ammo if you have a handgun in your inventory. And that's what I used this machine gun for, as a handgun. Yeah. Something I always forget about is these guys over here will grab you, so just shoot them. This is the point where I usually take off my scope. You could keep using it if you like using it, but I don't like using the scope because it allows me to see what's going on instead of locking me in. And check the enemies. There's also a second guy here. So yeah, I'm gonna shoot him once and then shoot him with this. That's a good trick also. You could use the sniper rifle is so strong, and as well as the shotgun, that you could shoot the enemies once with the shotgun or the sniper and then just finish them off quickly with the machine gun to conserve ammo. I was just walking slow here to see if there's ammo. But alright, once we skip this cutscene, there's gonna be a fat guy in front of you. Just aim for his face. It is easier, yes, to blow up his balls, but if you do that, you'll get more of the crimson heads, and you don't want that too much. You don't want to get surrounded by crimson heads. There's a ladder up here to give you some space and jump down, but the more you come up here, the more likely this is gonna break. So feel free to use these explosives though, and just keep shooting him, and then jump down when you're when he's close to you, and use these explosives, and then I just keep shooting him in the face with the rifle. Don't just like the fat guy, the baby, don't stand in front of him too long because he will rush at you. When he screams, he's gonna run at you, so just run upstairs and then just jump off. He will jump off quickly if he's mad at you. This takes a little bit more ammo, but it saves you the hassle of having to deal with the blister heads. And don't worry, you're gonna get plenty of ammo in Raccoon City. If you want to deal with the blister heads and use like grenades to take them out, you can. Alright, the ladder should break after the third time he comes up here. And there is more stuff over here. Let me use at least like 2 grenades. There you go. See? Make sure to grab everything quickly, because in a few seconds... Oh, I'm gonna miss that shotgun him. Oh, he drops it, okay. In a few seconds, the area will end. But yeah, you see, I don't have that much ammo, but don't worry about it. I have some pistol ammo. I might buy a handgun towards the end. I don't have too much ammo, but don't worry about it. Trust me, you're gonna get a lot of ammo in Raccoon City. That's how you do that part without the blister heads. Let's see, we're at 16 minutes. Alright, we'll add Grace's part here. Because this is also fairly quick. It's really dangerous. She does like to grab you and eat you. But yeah, it let's see how let's see how it goes. I do recommend obviously do save your game here. Let me see if you get a an auto. Okay, you also get an auto save here too, so you can save your save, I guess, if you want. But we have a lot, so I'm just gonna save it. But keep in mind though, you do get an auto save at the beginning of the sniper section, and at the beginning of the church section, and at the beginning of this water treatment plant section. But yeah, you got another save here, and your box is here. Don't go outside because as soon as you go out, you can't come back in here. Just seeing if there's anything else over there. Alright, you don't need almost anything for this. Bring a heal just in case she does hit you and you somehow survive. Knives are useless against her. There's no blood or nothing. I do bring the regular ammo for one reason, and I'm gonna show you why at the end. Um, all you need is the requiem. We're not gonna use too many bullets, or we're gonna try not to. The requiem, and bring all your requiem ammo. She's gonna give them to Chris and to Leon. Anyways, there's some ammo downstairs for the requiem. So yeah. Let's save your game. This should be save 13, I believe. All right. So feel free to reload the requiem. We're not gonna try to blast her too much with the requiem, because this section can be done without shooting her too much. You just have to know where to go, essentially. And it could be scary, because she's gonna be chasing you in a tight area. And she does do like a few slightly different things than standard mode. So essentially just come down here. We're gonna run a lot here. You could sneak, but we're gonna run. The reason why we want to run is because I know where we're going, and how we're gonna kill her essentially. So there's 3 areas you have to turn on. You should know this from standard. And as soon as you jump down here, there's ammo here, and here, she pops up to the right. I just ignore her. Just run over here. She's gonna chase you, probably, but just run over here. Don't worry about that, that's scary. I'm doing this part first because it's the hardest part. We essentially have to stun her here when we touch this. And you have to use the requiem because these Molotovs, for some reason, I've tried a bunch of times. They don't really seem to stun her. I've tried hitting her directly, but it's kind of hard. But regardless, just touch this and she's gonna pop up to your left. And you have to quickly stun her. Try to aim for the head. And as soon as she's stunned, hold this button over here quickly she does kind of activate a little bit quicker on insanity. You should have time. But there we go. We did that hard part first. And then we don't really want to use more bullets as her, but I'm going to reload just in case we have to. That section can be daunting, so yeah. And then the next order of business is to run to the control room. And there we're going to use a light to stun her and activate the thing. She might pop up. If she does, run the other way. Okay, here she will pop up and like she'll jump out of here and run over here, grab you and throw you back to this glass over here. There's two ways around that. See, there's no lever, so as soon as you grab the lever from in here, there's two ways around that, but it can be a little bit hard because she might still grab you. So essentially you want to grab this and you want to come over here. As soon as she activates, quickly run back and try to get away from her like grab area. And use this room. She's going to come in here, use this room to like circle her. Depending on which way she goes, and run to the lever and press it quickly. Just press X on the machine and use the let's put it here at the top. I'm just moving the items away from it so it's easier to like select, like I don't accidentally like whatever click something else. Alright, and leave the box on it if you can. Alright, so let's do it that way because it's the easiest way, or you could also stun her, but so just turn around and then as soon as you hear that, run in here and be very careful. She might go left or right, but that's the easiest way to do that. And then while she's coming out the door, just use that and then quickly spam the button. She shouldn't hit you. She did hit me, but that's why I said bring a save. Sorry, bring a heal. She wound up like touching me, but I'm gonna heal back to full health just in case. You got plenty of heals, guys. You got plenty of heals, don't worry. If you don't have a heal there, don't worry too much about it. Then we could kind of do the next part sneaking. But this part, there's like a light here, I believe. We essentially want to... sorry, not here. There's a light here somewhere. We essentially want to run to that light while she's chasing us. Turn it on, it'll stun her, and then run and press the switch. Again, she might pop up unexpectedly random places that she might not for me. So we're going to run to like the middle of segmentation and to the left. See, so she sometimes doesn't pop up there for me. But now we're essentially just gonna have to stealth. And you can see the light back there that I'm talking about. What we're hoping is that she goes over there, so we could just run past her. Or she could go over there. No, I'm not gonna risk. I don't know if I should risk it. No, she'll grab me. Yeah. Let's not risk it. If she does come this way, just run into the light behind you. But yeah, there she goes. We're gonna come over here. I'm walking because I don't want her to like pop up in front of me. But yeah, the computer's to your left. If she doesn't pop up, congratulations, you just did this part. But yeah, that's the way I've always found easiest. The hardest part, I like to do it first since I saved it and it's right there. And yeah, feel free to switch the area for some extra items. There was another bullet here. I don't know if you saw me pick it up. I believe there was a heal somewhere. I don't know if I picked it up or not. I don't see it on the map. But yeah, I'm not gonna bother. You could go look for it if you want. Alright, this next part, you might be tempted to run directly to the switch. You can make it without any issues, but I always run to the light first, and you'll see what I mean by that. because there's a possibility that she'll grab you sometimes. So I always run to the light. You could run to the switch if you want, but I always run to the light and then just press it so I could safely press the switch. There's been times where she'll grab me, and this is why I brought the regular pistol, so I don't waste requiem shots. The game says shoot, but it doesn't tell you what. Just shoot her like 2 or 3 times with the regular pistol. You don't have to use the requiem there. But yeah, that's how you do that area. Those 3 areas without much trouble. The sniper area could have been a little bit better, but hey, it is what it is. Here you can shoot if you want. You don't have to listen to Grace, but there's literally no point. Leon will shoot by himself automatically. It's very sad. Poor poor Emily. Poor Emily and Grace. She's gonna get survivor's guilt like Leon. But yeah, the game asks you if you want to save your progress. It essentially gives you a free save. Because we're at Raccoon City now. The next parts of the game might take a little bit long or not that much. Because on Insanity you can't really run through. You can, but you can't really run through. But anyways, I'll explain that in the next episode. Thank you guys. See you in the next episode.